So hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in. And yes guys, it is Monday, which is Mental Health Mondays, where I come in, talk about mental health, and just try to enlighten you a little bit on mental health and what's going on in our community concerning mental health. I am not a doctor, I am not a nurse, I am none of these things. I'm just a young lady that comes on and talk about the mental health piece because it is near and dear to my heart. So, and because also guys, I now see a therapist, so I try to encourage people to get the necessary tools they may need that's gonna help them. So what's gonna help them to be the best person they can be. So guys, today I wanted to come out and just talk about a few of the statistics that I was looking at online. And guys, mental illness is real. We have people out here each day who are dealing with mental illness. They may not even be able to get the help they need because of the way things are set up nowadays. Things are kind of tight, and they may not have the money, or they may not have the resources to get the help that they need. But guys, you know, I come on and I talk about the mental health piece, talk a little bit about what's going on, and that mental health is real. So guys, on today, I just want to let you know that mental disorders and just mental health or mental disorders, guys, I want you to know this, that 1 in every 8 people in the world live with a mental disorder. So can you imagine if it's 8 of you guys in a room, 1 of you guys have some issues with mental health? And I think the thing is, we don't really talk about it enough. We don't mention it enough. We don't share it enough. And the reason why we may not share it is because we may be embarrassed or shamed. But if you begin to talk to other people, you'll be surprised how many people are dealing with mental health. And if they're not dealing with the mental health, they know someone that is dealing with mental health. You may have a family member, a friend, a loved one, a neighbor. That's why I say, guys, we never know who we may have to help. So that's why I come on and talk about the mental health piece, because it is near and dear to my heart, because there's so many people out here suffering. So guys, mental disorders involve significant disturbance in the thinking, emotional, and the regulation of your behavior. There are many types of mental disorders. Effective prevention and treatment options do exist. Most people do not have access to effective care. That's the problem. A lot of people don't have access to get the care that they need. Mental disorder is characterized by clinically significant disturbance in an individual's cognition, emotional, regulation, or behavior. There are many types of mental disorder. Mental disorders may also be referred to as mental health conditions. So most of the time I hear it, they're saying, you know, it's a mental health issue and, you know, you need to get help with it. And everything isn't a medication. Guys, you may just need to have someone you can talk to that's listening and that can help guide you and tell you some things you may need to do to help out your mental health. In 2019, guys, 1 in every 8 people, or 970 million people around the world, were living with a mental disorder. I know, guys, it's shocking. And with a mental disorder, with anxiety or a depressive disorder, which is most common. In 2020, the number of people living with anxiety because of the COVID-19 rose significantly because of the COVID-19. While effective prevention and treatment options exist, most people with mental disorders do not have access to effective care. So this is why I try to talk about it, guys, so that people can try to get some help. And I don't know, guys, try to see your primary care physician or go get help. Call the number and 2119, get help like that, guys, because there's so many people suffering with mental health. And also, guys, you can get on your computer and you can call someone. You can get on the computer, they can give you information on how to get help. And I don't know how, those work, but you just need to reach out and get the help you need so that you can be better. Many people also experience the stigma or discrimination or violation of human rights because of a mental illness. Anxiety disorder in 2019, anxiety disorder is one of another. I'm going to start with anxiety disorder. Anxiety disorder in 2019, 301 million people were living with this anxiety disorder. And guess what, guys? 58 million of them were children and adolescents. Depression in 2019. Depression in 2019, 280 million people were living with depression. 23 million of those people were children and adolescents. Next one is bipolar disorder. In 2019, 40 million people experienced bipolar disorder. And then we want to talk about the post-traumatic stress disorder, which you might hear as PTSD. And PTSD may develop following exposure to an extremely horrific event or a serious event. So a lot of the PTSD, we see a lot of people that have been in the service, they come back with PTSD. Another one, guys, is schizophrenia. Schizophrenia affects 24 million people. And guys, if you have 1 in 300 people worldwide, 1 in 300 people worldwide deal with schizophrenia. And people with schizophrenia have a life expectancy of 10 to 20 years below below that of general population. And also, guys, we have eating disorders. In 2019, 4 million people experienced eating disorder, and almost 300 million of them were children and adolescents. Next, we're going to talk about disruptive behavior and dissocial disorders. 40 million people, including children and adolescents, were living with conduct dissocial disorder in 2019. And next we have the neurodevelopmental disorder, which is a disorder or behavior or cognitive disorder that arise during the development period, like when the kids are younger. And these disorders are of intellectual development, like autism spectrum, ADHD, and ASD. Guys, I just want to let you know that mental health is so real. There's so many different types of it. So when I come on, I really like to talk about the different ones that are out here. And guys, I want to share something with you. I think on last week, I don't remember what day, I was watching the news, and I just was kind of, upset because I don't know if you guys heard about it. It was, I think she was a 25-year-old young lady, and out of Milwaukee, woman, and her 7-year-old daughter were found dead inside their car. This car was submerged in Northbridge Lake in Milwaukee. And the young lady, Kamaya Brister, and her daughter were found dead. And she took her life, and she took her daughter's life. The Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office said they had taken a call the day before, prior to the incident, regarding a possible suicide subject threatening to drive her vehicle into the lake with her daughter. So she went ahead and she did commit suicide and took her daughter's life also. Guys, mental health is real. We don't hear a lot about it unless it's like a celebrity or someone like that. People, the thing I try to get you guys to know, people are dying every day, and we don't hear about it. We hear about a few of them, but we don't hear about it until it's too late. Mental illness is something you can get help for. Don't be embarrassed, guys. Don't be ashamed. Get the help that you need. Every day someone is dying. Every day, which they can get help and live a normal life, but they don't know. They don't know who to talk to. Or just a lady called, and I don't know if anyone went out to do a welfare check on or anything, but there are people really reaching out. Check on your loved ones. Check on your strong loved ones. Check on your friends. Check on your neighbors. I can't stress enough checking on your family members. And we don't know who is going through what at that particular time. But you may be the very one who can get them to go get help. They may come to you to talk to you. That's why I come on, guys, to tell you mental health is real. People are dealing with this every day, and it's just not getting better because no one wants to go and get the help. Don't be ashamed to get help. And don't be able to share sometimes with someone what you're going through. I just have to breathe sometimes because I think mental health is so important and that people don't really take it as being important. If you know someone, you have a friend, someone, take them, call and get the help that they need, because people are dealing with this every day and they don't know how to deal with it. You know what I mean? Just try and be that listening ear. And it's not easy, guys, because I know myself, because it's near and dear to me. I go see a therapist because I need help with mental health. And because I thought I had it all down pat, but I don't. And as I begin to go and peel an onion back, guys, I'm learning so many more things about past trauma, things I went through in my life, and that I want to get the help so that I can be better. But guys, thank you so much for coming on and checking out the video. Mental health is real. Take some time out, guys, to love on yourself. Take some time out to be about yourself. Take some time out to check on your loved ones, check on your friends. Take some time out to try to be there for someone else. And guys, don't forget to like, share, hit the notification bell, because guys, there's someone you may know may be dealing with this. I just come and tell you about different signs and things you may be able to see and notice. But guys, make sure you have a blessed day. Make sure you're taking care of your mental health. It's important. And guys, guess what? I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.